him to hit that note.
Oh God. Listen, your dream of changing the name of the show is never going to happen, okay? Give it up. Not happening, okay? Anyway, let me start over. Hello and welcome to Tech It Out. And this episode is about the one language that transcends all boundaries.
Music. And we have a great show lined up for you today. Check it out. Oh, I'm sorry. Check it out.
Much better. Much better. Coming up on the show today, analog versus electronic music. The best apps and must-have gadgets for the unparalleled musical experience. And best of all, Tech It Out's very first headphone blind test.
Technology has come a long way from the vinyl records to just downloading a song off the internet onto your phones or other gadgets.
And technology has always been inseparable from the development of music.
We now live in the machine music age.
Electronic music instruments are now taking center stage and music composers are becoming much more better sound technicians.
And we met one such musician who started his journey on the guitar but now produces music electronically. Let's see what he has to say about how instrumental technology has been to his music.
We're talking about music and technology today, and you've played analog music and you also produce music electronically.
Yeah.
And these are two very different things. But for an average person, how best would you explain how different is electronic music from analog music? And also, is electronic music more challenging to produce, or is it much easier? Are there any kind of challenges that you face while moving from the analog space to the digital space?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is like two worlds that come together. I don't know if it's right to call it analog music. It's just music.
Okay.
It's produced in a way that sound waves generate through the air, and we capture those sound waves and we print them, and that makes analog music because we've caught it in an analog fashion. Digital, the whole breakthrough of digital happened when we realized that we could capture those analog sound waves through cheaper and cheaper boxes that started coming into the market, and you could use the samples. You can take real world sounds and play them back through digital devices. So that makes life easier for anyone who's trying to get into electronic music.
So we always look at technology in every sphere, not just music, as this thing that bridges this huge gap. So we moved from the vinyls to cassettes to CDs to USBs, and now we just need to download music onto our phone, right? But are there any kind of challenges also? Is there a downside to it?
Now you're stepping into a very you're stepping into a very sensitive area. A lot of people have their zones. Some people say digital sounds better, some people say analog sounds better. So this is a very sensitive thing that you're getting into. A lot of people probably don't know about this because music, to the layman's ears, it sounds like music. You can't tell the difference whether an MP...
That's exactly why we want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Well, if whether it be an 128 kbps MP3 that you've downloaded or a 160 kbps MP3 that you've downloaded...
A layman can barely figure the difference out.
You can't. But just to give you an explanation, it's the same thing as DPI when you click a photograph. Dots per inch. So the higher the resolution, the better the quality.
Correct.
It's the same thing.
Correct. People who are DJs, who completely produce music electronically, people like Steve Aoki, are they more intelligent than the rest? They don't need an entire ensemble, they don't need an entourage to travel, it's just that, you know, I, me and my machine.
In fact, that's what technology has brought it down to. That you can express yourself, your music, just by yourself. You can be a one-man band. And I think the DJ thing here is the form of music that they play. Is mostly 4 on the floor beats. There are lesser elements. Maybe you've got a kick drum, a snare drum, a hi-hat, a bass line, a keyboard line, and a voice. Lesser elements. I wouldn't say it's necessarily easier to produce, but I would say this, that the best DJs in the world, they know what the crowd wants. Okay. They've got a finger on the pulse of what is cool and what is not cool.
So for people like us who are coming from a very old school place, like, you know,
you and me are both.
Right, down to the T, you know, old school as old school gets. Again, people are looking at technology, and it's also, I think we can safely blame technology for increasing our materialistic pleasure, adding to it, you know, for things are becoming better, things are progressing. So there was a Maruti 800, but now there's a Honda City, you know, just to talk about the
progress,
the most basic of cars.
Everybody needs progress.
Everybody needs progress. So that's what I'm talking about. But for people like us who are old school, it's difficult to sort of accept that there is this, you know, entirely different genre of people, of things, of music. So is that difficult to sort of accept?
That's a good question. But I would just like to tell you that everybody will get old school at some point of time. 10 years down the line, kids who are dancing now at EDM parties, they will be old school.
Right.
A new form would have come.
Right.
10 years ago, we were new school. We were going across colleges, doing our thing, doing our performances.
Correct.
Now we are old school. Some would consider that. Some would consider these guys to be old school. We don't obviously.
Oh no, they still do carpool karaoke.
They can rock. Absolutely. Yes, the carpool karaoke, I know. So trends keep changing.
Now let's press pause for a little while on the show.
But when we come back, we play your favorite tracks blindfolded. Nailed it. Hello and welcome back. You're watching Tech It Out on WION.
So Sahil, what are we forwarding to?
We're going to do a headphone blind test.
A headphone blind test. How do we do that?
Okay, so you know how a lot of tech shows are accused of the fact that, hey, listen, you guys review the best gadgets, but we don't know how great they are. So I thought, let's make it a little bit fair. In this headphone blind test, what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 random people. We're going to take 3 random headphones. We're going to put a blindfold on all these 3 people, and we're going to ask them to rate these headphones on the basis of audio quality and comfort, and they're going to rate it out of 10.
Because we at Tech It Out like to do things in the best way. Check out our headphones blind test.
It kinda hurts.
It's little big.
It feels really tight.
I'll rate it firm 7.
Comfort, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's great because I've got small ears. Probably like I don't feel that comfortable on this.
They are not very comfortable, but they are all right, to be honest.
I guess people who like to wear these kind of earphones would find it comfortable, but I'm not a big fan of this kind of ear puff because it's not feeling very good on me.
Audio, I like the sound, the beats. You can hear the beats, but the bass, it's little less out here.
Well, I'm not getting too much of bass in, but otherwise, overall, I feel that the audio quality is quite interesting.
I could make out the background music and the highs and the lows, so they were quite fine.
For this pair of earphones, if I had to pay a price, I wouldn't spend more than 8,000 rupees on this.
I would say around 5 grand because that's normally how much they charge for something like this, I guess.
Between 1 and 3,000 rupees price bracket?
I would give it a 4 on 10.
Out of 10, I'll rate these headphones a firm 7.
I'll rate it 7.5 just because it doesn't have the bass on this.
They don't fit completely around my ear, to be honest with you. Are they a pair of JBLs?
It's really good. I feel I can wear it anywhere I go if I'm traveling, and if I'm dancing, I can just wear this and start dancing anywhere. I really love this.
For people who have a broader skull, this one's a great fit. In fact, it even fits my ear properly, and I do not get that deafening kind of a hollow sound inside when I'm wearing it, which the other headphones gives you, which is very annoying, to be very honest, and this one is nice.
I really love this with regard to the audio quality, because it's clear, it's crystal clear. You don't have to like worry that some beats are missing, or if you're a DJ, I feel this is like lovely.
I could probably use these pairs to listen to a bit of rap. They are loud.
The previous product, it had this deafening hollow sound in my ear, which I hate about most headphones, and this one doesn't, which is the brilliant upside to this product.
Previous one, I feel the bass was missing, and this one, I feel that was negative. Those are the negative points on that. This covers all the aspects that a headset needs to have.
I would pay anywhere 25,000 upwards, because I do not even expect a product this good to be priced cheaper, and I'm happy paying top dollar for something that fits me well, for which the sound quality is fantastic.
Up to 1,000 Indian rupees or something like that.
Price, I would suggest that it has to be around 20 grand, because it sounds expensive. I don't know the look of it, but the audio quality, comfort, I really love it. I would give 10 on 10 on that.
What if I told you this was priced at 8 grand?
I'd be the happiest person in the world if you told me this was priced at 8 grand, because I'll buy 3 of these. I'll keep a backup in case this stops working, and I'll keep a backup for the backup as well.
So what if I told you these headphones were only 8,000 rupees? What would you say?
Are you serious? Are you kidding me? No way.
Out of 10, I would rate it a 6.
I would give it 10 on 10.
Well, they dropped off my head when I was listening to them, so didn't really enjoy them that much.
Maybe it'll look good on a bodybuilder. I don't know.
Comfort-wise, I don't like it at all. It doesn't fit on my head. It's very heavy.
There was some amount of clarity, but it could be better.
With regard to the bass, it's even stronger here than the previous one. And now I'm starting to fall in love with this one. Is that cheating? I don't know.
The sound quality is the best in this one. It's much, much better than the one in which I was going to pay top dollar for.
Between 1 and 2,000 rupees.
I'll give it around 25,000.
Well, I can't buy anything because of demonetization, but if I really had to pay money for this, I would not pay more than 5,000 bucks.
I would rate it a 6.5.
7 on 10.
I would give it 9.52.
I like cheap headphones.
The Skull Candy Grind Wireless is the clear winner with an average score of 8.7 out of 10. It is the cheapest of the three and easily trumped the high-end headphones from Sony and Bose. The second place goes to Sony MDR 100 ABN. It lost the race to the Skull Candy headphones by 1 point. And the last place goes to the Bose Quiet Comfort 35 headphones. It is the most expensive of the ones that we tested, but still lost the race. It got an average score of 6.2 out of 10. Okay, we're going to slip into a very quick break on the show now.
But when we come back, we tell you the best apps and gadgets to enhance the way you consume music. Welcome back. You're watching Tech It Out on WION.
Now, music lovers like to keep their favorite tracks close to them at all times.
Which most often means equipping your smartphone with your favorite tracks.
And these days, you can do so much more with your phone when it comes to listening to music.
Listen to a far-flung radio station, play back your favorite band's tracks, or search for your favorite music. These apps do it all. Take a look.
When you think of music apps, the first thing that probably comes to your mind is a music streaming app. And Spotify clearly wins the title of the best in this category. With over 20 million songs to choose from, complete with audiobooks, live radio, some comedy and poetry, the experience only turns sweeter. You can even listen to speeches on Spotify. The free version offers normal streaming quality at 96 kbps and high quality at 160 kbps. And if that's still not enough for you audiophiles, upgrade to a super premium 1411 kbps for $14.99 a month. And by shelling out those extra dollars, cut yourselves a sweet deal by listening to your favorite tracks offline even before the release. And for those of you in India, fret not, because we've got you covered too. Here are some alternatives to Spotify in India. One of India's first music streaming apps, Savan, lays out a great interface with a pleasing collection of 7 million Indian and international numbers. Dance to those Bollywood numbers or twist to whatever you feel like from their curated playlists for free. But if you're looking for an uninterrupted musical experience, upgrade to Savan Pro for 99 Indian rupees on Android and 120 Indian rupees for iOS and go ad-free. And that's not all. With Savan Pro, get access to exclusive content and download music offline on not just one but 5 devices. Another music streaming app in India is Wynk, complete with curated playlists of top selections. Airtel users can avail this service at just 29 Indian rupees, but if you're not an Airtel user, you can download the app from Apple App Store for 60 Indian rupees. And for those with an Android phone, get it for 90 Indian rupees a month. Wynk comes with a user-friendly interface and lets you enjoy the latest tracks from a collection of over 1.8 million songs.
I'm still upset.
The app has an endless list of music and categories to offer. Its pricing is strategic but doesn't strike the best deal for non-Airtel users. But one can simply play songs in a moderate quality without sparing a penny. Now remember those times you heard a song on the radio or in a club but couldn't find it later? Well, gone are those days. Just fetch Shazam and all you got to do is hit that button and Shazam will take care of the rest. Not only will it tell you the name of the song that you really liked but couldn't identify, it also tells you who its artist is, their discography, topped with links to YouTube and places to buy that track. It even has a video interface to play the song on your own, right there in the Shazam app.
I can do what I like.
Music exploration, anyone? Tag the songs or search tags around your geolocation to explore endless music genres. Cross DJ, the first pro DJ app on Android and the best free DJ app on App Store, or so the app developer claims. Choose to go free or go pro with 200 Indian rupees on iOS or 380 Indian rupees on Android. With 2 turntables and an accurate beat grid synchronizing, the app really challenges what can be done on a tiny touch screen. The app also detects the beats per minute right up to the decimal, featured with a sample bank with room to custom add some more. The app takes music in all shapes and sizes, right from MP3 to FLAC. And even detects the keys of the tracks to check for ones that will go well together. What a musical matchmaker! Now we know all you music lovers can't do without those karaoke nights at your favorite bar.
All by myself.
But what if you feel like some at home or while driving? Fret not, because here is Sing. With one of the largest music databases for karaoke, the app ups the tempo with features like audio effects to polish quality.
Stuck in the dark, but you're my flashlight. You're getting me through the night.
And just in case you happen to be all alone, you can even pick people to sing along with you to the same track.
If I could reach the stars, I'd pour one down for you. Shine it on my heart.
Pay $10 a year to become a VIP user to a community to enhance the karaoke experience on your iOS or Android device.
Good, baby, if I could.
Now, most of us music lovers have at least once wanted to try our hands at music generation and production. And Rolly here brings just that app. Noise. Take this and sky is the limit to what you can create with a mass palette of powerful studio sounds right in the palm of your hand. Produce, perform, or record from over 100 sounds by creating a masterpiece right at your fingertips. The newbies can even learn at the interface as they experiment. Such is noise that even pro EDM DJs across the globe help it become better. Grimes, RZA, and Steve Aoki, just to name a few.
Okay, so we've been doing this music special and we've showed all these cool gadgets and apps, but we haven't actually asked each other who our favorite musicians are or what our favorite band is. Who's yours?
Mine's Red Hot Chili Peppers, hands down.
Overrated. Overrated. It's overrated. Everyone knows that Red Hot Chili Peppers are overrated band.
How can you
running
even
at the end of their
say
time?
that?
Okay, ask me who mine is.
Don't end.
Okay, you're talking about legends? You're talking about legends?
Yep.
Okay, Rolling Stones. Give me shelter. How great are they? Mick Jagger. Everyone will agree with me that Mick Jagger and the Rolling Stones is the best.
But I've got better
Martin
moves.
Scorsese has used him in all his tracks. That's how good he is. Okay.
But I've got better moves. And as we battle it out on this edition of Tech It Out Mic Drop, you go check out the best gadgets all you music lovers should have.
Rolling Stones, baby, always.
Dream of
always.
Californication.
Give me shelter, okay?
Scar tissue that I wish you saw.
Rolling Stones.
Sarcastic Mr. Know-It-All.
How often have you wanted to get rid of those speaker cables and move on to a carefree wireless speaker set? Well, here's a way to get things booming without spending a bomb. The Google Chromecast Audio is a small device that lets you plug into your regular speakers for streaming music over Wi-Fi. No need to pair devices over Bluetooth or struggle with those long wires. Simply cast the device into speakers and play your favorite tracks by connecting your iPhone, iPad, Android devices and your Windows or Mac computers with Wi-Fi. If in case this isn't enough for you, the multi-room feature lets you play the same music on multiple speakers by grouping all the Chromecast devices together. Turn your regular speakers into smarter ones with Google Chromecast Audio. Now, haven't you envied those crazy drummers who could hit the cymbals like it's nothing at all? You wish you could play just like them. Well, your wish has now been granted. Say hello to Freedom. Freedom is a virtual drum kit that fits in your pocket. It brings the drumming experience from studios to the outdoors. It could be your sofa, the train station, or any place where you have access to a smartphone. It's designed to give an immense experience for drummers of any skill level.
All you have to do is simply plug the sensors to your regular drumstick and connect to a smartphone via Bluetooth. It's that easy. Freedom works with a bunch of apps and programs on iOS, Android and Windows. The circuit board inside this gadget detects movements and interprets them as it hits on a drum. The detected force and a few other parameters is transferred into signals that is sent via Bluetooth to a connected app that plays the actual sound. You could also put 2 more units onto your feet for a better experience. Now take your drums wherever you go.
Next on our list is something which is not just a product or an audio gadget. It's an innovation, and beyond that, it's an experience.
SubPack M2 is a wearable audio device that immerses your body in sound. It's your personal physical audio system that's portable, rechargeable, and works with all of your music gears, films, games, and more. SubPack's tactile audio technology will transfer low frequencies directly to your body. Simply plug it with Bluetooth or plug it with the 3.5mm jack and experience overwhelming audio. With SubPack, you feel as if you're in a nightclub or completely immersed in your favorite game. While you experience high-intensity bass, it's completely quiet to everyone else. SubPack delivers bass through a low-frequency transfer with the help of a bone conduction technology.
Music lovers, I'm pretty sure you can't do without those perfect pair of headphones. And aren't those tangled wires a killjoy? Hence, we've got the Sony Sport wireless headphones.
It's time to enjoy your workout sessions with this in-ear Bluetooth-enabled headphones that comes with extra bass. Stream the high quality of audio for up to 7 hours by juicing up with the USB cable. The headset is splash-proof and washable, so you can simply wash it with water after a sweaty workout or a rough game. You can also make and receive calls with this inbuilt microphone wirelessly with your smartphone.
Now that you have those perfect wireless headphones, up your game with the perfect portable speakers.
Designed for audiophiles, the Mi Bluetooth speaker provides good music listening experience with justice to crisp sound and bass. It's high on style and power, and the compatibility with smartphones, tablets, television, etc. makes it a great choice. The speaker is lightweight and compact, as claimed by the company. It can run up to 8 hours when fully juiced up. That's good enough for a day trip or a house party. It lets you take calls with the hands-free support and the built-in microphone. The speaker automatically pauses the music for you to answer all of your important calls. Now carry your DJ wherever you go.
And now it's time to wrap up the show.
You can of course follow us on our digital and social media platforms.
For all the news and other updates, keep watching WION. We'll see you same time next week.
Thank you for watching.